Hello, everybody. I am with our client spotlight for April, Judy Reeve. And this is a very special client spotlight because it represents our first virtual spotlight. Judy, tell everybody where we are talking from.
Well, you're in Tucson in your studio, where I worked all winter. We're winter visitors, or not visitors. We live there in Tucson, and I am now back in our other home, where I've lived for 40 years, and that's Hanover, New Hampshire. So we are actually 2,600 miles apart.
But yet so
Uh,
close, all at the same
and
time.
yet so close. It's as if my training this winter never ended, which it didn't really.
Which really ties into what I wanted you to share today. For those of you who look at our newsletter, check out our newsletter, you'll see responses that Judy shared as our client spotlight. But one of the things that I had asked her about specifically relating to this new experience of being online was first and foremost, how have you enjoyed your virtual training experience so far?
I've actually really loved it. I am working very, very hard. I feel I'm working just as hard, if not harder, than I did when we were, in the studio together, where there's lots of people to look at, just to watch what's going on. Um, I also have found it to be amazingly without a lot of the equipment that you have in the studio. We've made do with things that I had at home, and so we've really been achieving a lot as far as my progress in getting stronger and balance. I mean, you've even noticed that in the 2 weeks we've been doing it.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah, your balance already has improved. Uh,
yeah,
I would say measurably, particularly on
yeah,
the on your right side, which is your more challenged side.
yeah.
Yeah. And when you were talking about being more challenging, I know for a fact because our community here at Body Basics is so close and tight that one of your neighbors, Barbaro, was actually sharing with you and you back to her that you think these workouts are even more challenging than in person.
Yeah, which is actually really good. Sometimes I don't want to thank you for that, but I definitely do. I certainly feel it the next day, which I've worked with you long enough that I know that this is really good to be sore. Not
That's
too sore, just it reminds me that I really, was working and I'll make progress. So, yeah.
awesome. Judy, for somebody who is looking at this video, watching this video right now, who may be kind of on the fence about the whole virtual training thing, because I know a lot of our clients, I don't know if you were so hesitant, but we've had a lot of hesitation. Um, but what would you say to somebody who's kind of on the fence? They're not sure if this is a fit for them.
Well, I guess I'd say a couple of things. Um, I have never used Zoom for anything. And the same week that we started, um, I also had been taking a Spanish class in Tucson. And that was my first experience doing Zoom. And I realized it's really easy. So that I was not that intimidated and as I thought I would be. So that's one thing that I would want to reassure somebody that it's not that hard to figure out either on an iPad or a computer, or I think probably even a cell phone. I'm talking to you on a computer, but tonight, but we use my iPad. The other thing that I think has been a surprise, and I was very skeptical about, was how can you possibly see all the, am I doing a move correctly? Am I doing it the way you want me to be doing it? How can you possibly see that when the iPad is set up on the floor and I'm like 10 feet away and you're watching me, and in lots of different whether I'm on the floor or I'm standing up or I'm on my side or something. That's the thing that just has amazed me, is that you are able to see and to do those corrections that are sometimes extremely subtle.
Yeah, like your
That
heel.
I don't realize I'm doing something not in the most effective way.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to see that. And that to me was one of the things I was most skeptical about it working in this virtual way. So that has been, and besides, it's been fun because we laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
and now we have the computer set up too, like we did last week, and we'll continue, where I'm actually doing the warm up with you and
oh yeah, that was
able to
fun.
demonstrate.
That was
yeah,
new.
Yeah.
It was new. You figured out how to do that.
Yes.
So I'm watching you do some of the moves that you want me to do,
yes.
and then I can mimic you like I would if we were in the studio or something like that. So
I just have to remember that my right is your left, and vice versa.
Well, I know there is something about there is. Yeah, you're going to become like an aerobics teacher who can face the dance class and turn the other way and still be using the side that the client is, or the dancers or the exercises you're using. Yeah, but if we weren't doing so much vigorous, I mean, I understood. I sort of got it.
Well, Judy, thank you very much for your time. I know it's evening for you, even though it's 4:00 here in Tucson.
Yep, it's 7:00 here, but it's still light out.
It's a beautiful day.
So it's thrilling. I mean, we're normally still in Tucson, except for this wonderful virus. So our family's back here, so we came back, and I'm just thrilled to be able to continue from afar. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for setting it up.
Absolutely. Thanks for your faith too. It takes two.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will see you tomorrow morning.
Yes, you will.
2:00 your time.
Actually, it's the afternoon for me, but yes. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.